Hi everyone and welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be reorganizing my bookshelf. So I thought I'd just quickly point out that there are some audio issues within this video, so I'm sorry if it is very annoying because it annoyed me as I was editing it, but I didn't realize that me moving the mic constantly was affecting it, so I know for in the future not to do this. This has been a long awaited process because one, I've been dreading it, and two, what I was originally going to do is I was going to wait until I've read most of my physical TBR to do this, but they are just way too chaotic. I can't even look at them anymore without feeling stressed. So I'm just going to do it now because I know I'm going to have to do it in a couple of months again anyway, because I'm planning on getting another bookshelf. So, you know, it's just better to do it now, you know, because also it's annoying me because right at the bottom of the shelf I've got like two like stacks behind each other, and then on that shelf there's like books behind it as well. It just bothers me the way it's set out and everything, so I'm hoping to do it a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to end up finishing it today, most likely not, because it's already late. This is going to be fun, but I think the first step of organizing the bookshelves will be to take all the book off of the bookshelf. So let's start off with that first. Okay, so I have obviously two shelves there. I've got my book cart. So what I'm going to do is obviously just empty it all, put it on the floor. I don't have much floor space, so this is going to be fun to try and do it. But that is obviously going to be the first step. So let's just get into that.
Tripping me up, what do I do right now? If I can control what I'm feeling somehow, will I ever come down? That is in the clouds. I got so high, I thought I touched the sky. Out of my mind, will I even?
Okay, so I've finished taking all the books off the shelf, except for obviously these ones, but I have no more space on the floor, so I haven't really got anywhere to put them. But the next step, I'm going to clean all the shelves, and then after that, I've got to kind of sort through every single book and pick out the ones that I read in 2023, so then I can film the other video. And then it's time to put them all back up, but obviously it's going to be a very long process, so I'm not going to be able to do it all now, which is fine. So I'm just going to clean the shelves and then maybe sort through all the books.
Thinking I'ma die if I can figure it out. Phone's tripping me up, what do I do right now? If I can control what I'm feeling somehow, will I ever come down? That is in the clouds. I got so.
Okay, so I think I've come to a stopping point for tonight, and I'm going to have to do the rest tomorrow. But so far today, these are the things that I've done. So I've took all the books off, and these are the ones that are on the floor. I've got to move those ones so that we can actually move in the room, because I literally have this little space here. Got some more books here, more books there, and everything. Then I have done this bookshelf here because I knew what books I wanted on there, so I thought I could just put it on there. I'm so glad that it's like nice and filled now. It looks so nice filled. So I'm happy that that one is done because it's in an awkward corner. So I just wanted to get that bit done. And then I've kind of done the shelf here and all this mess here. There's no organization to this bit. I think I'm going to continue this tomorrow because I think I'm at a stopping point, honestly, and I'm kind of had enough for now, so I'm just going to move the books over into like the little corner, like book corner that I have, and then I'll be back with you all tomorrow to continue this, hopefully earlier than now. Okay, so it is the next day, so I have done a few things this morning, but I didn't really have time to do everything because I had to go out, but I'm back now. I'm hoping to try and get this finished because it's been a long process, let me just tell you, and I have a lot of time. It's still quite early, so did do this morning was I kind of organized the piles a little bit. I've still got a few more to do. What I did end up deciding not to do yesterday was when I said that I was going to organize the piles of like the books I read in 2023 for a video. I've just decided it would make my life easier if I just didn't do that, and I've got another way of doing it. So I haven't done that. I've scrapped that idea. What I have done is I've organised that shelf right there a little bit. Well, I've started it. I have to change the shelf because these books here do not fit. What else? Oh, I kind of started making a fantasy shelf, but I really don't like it at the moment, so I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. Honestly, I might not. What else? I think that's it for now. But like I said, I kind of organised some piles here. Wow, there's piles down here that I've organised. All these books I haven't organised. I'm getting there slowly, so I'm just going to do a bit more organising and we'll see how it goes.
I got so high, I thought I touched the sky. Out of my mind, will I even calm down tonight? Standing by my lost, so I'm trying to keep it all together. Thinking how I get here, everything is unclear. I should listen to myself. Calm down, thinking I'ma die if I can't figure it out. Phone's tripping me up, what do I do right now? If I can control what I'm feeling somehow, somehow, will I ever come down? That is in the clouds. I got so high, I thought I touched the sky. Out of my mind, will I even...
Okay, so I have now done my bookshelves. Finally, this was a very, very long process. Sorry if you can hear the noise outside, but I am so glad I've done it. Am I 100% happy with it? No, especially with the fantasy shelf because it just didn't turn out the way I want, but I am expecting some more books. I'm expecting the holiday edition for Fourth Wing today, so hopefully I can do something with it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I might change that up a bit. There might be a few things that I change up throughout, the time. Every now and then I might change my mind, but for now I'm happy with the way it looks. Now, I don't know how long this video is, hopefully long enough. I think it might be long enough, so if you guys want, I will do a proper deep dive into like a bookshelf tour in a video, but I'm going to quickly show you an overall now. The only thing I have to do now is sort out my TBR cart because I still have piles of books on the floor, but they're like all my unread books because I needed the two bottom shelves. So if you didn't know already, I actually have a TBR cart which is full back to front with unread books, and then I had these two shelves here of unread books that at the bottom, and then I had this shelf, the top shelf, like just this one top shelf, full of unread books. But unfortunately, I needed every single shelf that I own. So I don't know how I'm going to do this now. I don't know, because they're definitely not all going to fit on my TBR cart. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out as I go along. But I might quickly show you guys me doing that before I end out this video, but I just want to quickly show you guys an overall of my bookshelves. I am happy with them now, and so I've discovered is I definitely need a new bookshelf because they're filled. So let's just get into showing you a quick overall. So I'm going to start off by saying there is no order to these shelves, so it's kind of a mess, but I kind of have an idea where everything is, and I kind of have an organisation. So on the top shelf here, we just have some random books like my memoirs, random books I didn't really have anywhere to put, and then my after series or like all of my Anna Todd books. Then on this shelf we have all of my Colleen Hoover books, all of my Penelope Ward and V. Keelan books, and then two random books because I needed to fill that space in basically. Then this is like my colourful shelf, that's what I like to call it at least, but it used to be like the rainbow shelf, but it's not exactly a rainbow anymore, so I'm going to call it the colourful shelf. But these are just random a place to go. So we kind of start off with like the ones that have been there for a while. I kind of keep these like in the same area roughly. The Knock 'em Out series, I think it's called. Then we have some other random books. Then on this shelf we have Kennedy books, Emily Henry books, and Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. So that's that. Then this shelf I've kept the same, but I have removed one book, which has made space for the new one that's come in for this series, because I realised I have more Talia Hibbert than what I thought. But anyway, so I've kept this shelf the same. So like all my large paperback, and then like these series, because I like that shelf. I like the way it looked, kind of like one of my favourites. So I've just kept it like that. So we have like Sarah Kate, Lucia Franco, and like I said, large paperbacks. Then on this shelf we have Heartstopper series, love, Elsie Silver, Ali Hazelwood, Ella Mays, Hannah Grace, and then Carly Fortune. So that is like that, and I love the shelf because it's very colourful. Now this shelf is my fantasy shelf. All of my fantasy I used to keep on this shelf at first, but I don't know, I did this with that, so I had to find somewhere else for it. I wanted to like display these somehow, but I just don't know how to do it. I'll figure it all out. I'm not a big fan of the shelf at the moment, but hopefully I can change that once I have thought of a way to do it. On the shelf, this is like all my, I want to say romance, but most of this is romance, but you know, most of the popular romances. So we have like the Twisted series, like Orla Anna Huang, Penelope Douglas, Liz Tomford, which I'll have to sort of shelf out again because I actually have caught up there. That needs to go there, so I don't know. And then we have all my Lauren Asher book. Then the bottom shelf here, both of these shelves are just kind of random. So we have like all the other random romances that don't really have a place. QB Tyler, Monica Murphy, and then all more random romances. Good Girls Go to Murder series, Magnolia Park series, then there is some more random. But then obviously here kind of has an order, but not really. So we have Lynn Painter's book, Tessa Bailey's books, Christina Lauren books, Sally Rooney books, thrillers like Freida McFadden, the Inheritance Game series, and then those two. So it's quite random, but not really. And then lastly, we have this shelf, which is like very random. It doesn't really have an order. So all like the other books that didn't really have a place, I've just kind of put here. Now for the shelf. This is definitely random, has no order to it at all. I just kind of put books where I thought they looked good. So we have like the Harry Potter series, Shadow and Bone, Six Crow series, some more random books here. We have Zoe Surgan, Amy McCullough, and don't know how to say it last name, sorry, but have those books. We have my other copies of the Elsa Silver series, which I want to annotate, a spare copy of Twisted that I have because I have 2 copies, and then more random books. And then we have like Twilight there. Oh, all my Christmas books are back here. So that is that shelf. Like I said, quite random. So now I've got to sort this pile and all of these books onto there. Is that going to happen? I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, I think I might do a quick time lapse of me trying to fit all these books on my TBR card. It's not going to happen, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out as I go along.
I got so high, I thought I touched the sky. Out of my mind, will I even come down tonight? Standing by my lost, so I'm trying to keep it all together. Thinking how I get here, everything is unclear. I should listen to myself. Calm down, thinking I'ma die if I can't figure it out. Phone's tripping me up, what do I do right now? If I can control what I'm feeling somehow, somehow, will I ever come down? Let us in the clouds. I got so high, I thought I touched the sky. Out of my mind, will I even come down tonight? Standing by my lonesome, I'm trying to keep it all together. Thinking how I get here, everything is unclear. I should listen to myself. I should listen to myself. I should listen to myself. But honestly, it's not so bad.
Okay, so I have now officially run out of room on my book cart and I still have so many books on the floor. So I think what I'm going to have to do is what I did that one time when I ran out of space and make piles at the bottom of my bed. Now, I do like it, but like my books get really like damaged and, you know, dusty and stuff on the floor. But the faster I read my physical TBR, the quicker they can go on my book cart. So I need to get reading and fat from my physical TBR at that. So I am just gonna have to do that for now, unfortunately, because I still got that pile. I got those 2 piles there, and I've still got 3 big piles with a few books scattered around. So that is what I'm gonna quickly do now because I have no choice.
Calm down, thinking I'ma die if I can't figure it out. Phone's tripping me up, what do I do right now?
Okay, so I thought I was done. I was like, yeah, I fitted all the books. And then I remembered. I honestly thought I was done and I was so glad. And then I look behind me and that is what I see. I don't know what I'm doing with them because I have now run out of space at the bottom of my bed as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just have to leave them there for now, and hopefully I can read majority. Like, those are the ones I was hoping to read some of this month anyway. That's kind of why I put them there. So I'll just leave them there for now, I think, and then hopefully I can get through majority of them this month. I suppose if they're there, I can't really forget about them because it will annoy me because they're kind of like in the middle of the rest of the bookshelves. But I'm gonna show you an overview of what I've done. So this is what my bookshelves are looking like. So we have my TBR cart here, which is like filled back to front. No surprise really, but this time I've made it so you can actually see the book covers on both sides because that is what I was finding difficult before. Then we have all that and then those two piles there which I can't do anything about, and that book there I'm going to take downstairs for my other bookshelves. So that is what I have got. That is how they've ended up. I am happy with it. I mean, I just need to read some of my unread books because that is ridiculous. That should not be happening. So, and I've got more books coming today, which might be added to this pile. So that's fun. So please let me know if you'd like a deep dive bookshelf tour. I'd be happy to do it. So that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and hope to see you on my next one. Bye.